Cameron Rising rushed for a 1-yard touchdown and added a 2-point conversion carry with 48 seconds left to lift number 20th Utah to a 43-42 Pac-12 victory over previously undefeated and previously 7th-ranked USC on Saturday night. Hi, I'm James of Faithful Angelino Sports with a rapid recap of USC football. If you enjoyed talking about the Trojans, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We do talk Trojans football here. Caleb Williams passed for 5 touchdowns and 366 yards for USC, which entered the game ranked 7th. Obviously, that's going to change. It wouldn't surprise me even if they fall behind UCLA, which had a bye week this week. The Trojans had never trailed in the game until Rising's touchdown. They had even built a lead of a couple of touchdowns and held that for most of the game. Also, Williams led the Trojans' offense to 541 yards of total offense, despite Biletnikoff award-winning wide receiver Jordan Addison missing much of the second half with an apparent knee injury. How bad that knee injury is, we don't just know yet. Rising basically single-handedly rescued the entire Utes season, because he passed for 2 touchdowns and rushed for 3 more. See, Utah needed to pull out all the stops for this game. I had mentioned in the preview of the game how pundits, were claiming that USC was lucky. I don't think, even with the loss, that argument holds any water whatsoever. The Utes were the ones who had to pull out all the stops for this game to rescue their own season. And by the way, it made sense that they had to pull out all the stops. They had entered the season with a shot at the college football playoff, but they've lost 2 games at Florida and last week at UCLA. So Saturday, Utah had the biggest crowd in its stadium's history. They had special helmets designed for the game that didn't even have the Utes logo on it. Instead, it had the likenesses of 2 former players who had been shot and killed. Not to mention a very tenuous grip on a New Year's Day bowl bid. Now, to their credit, Utah was able to do something that other USC opponents had not been able to do: score regularly in the second half. The Trojans allowed an average of 6 points per second half this year. Utah scored 3 touchdowns in the second half in their rally. For USC, what was at stake was a chance to hop in the rankings, given that number 3 Alabama fell to number 6 Tennessee earlier in the day, 52-49. That, of course, is out the window. When Addison left the game, he had 7 receptions for 106 yards and a touchdown. Mario Williams caught 4 passes for 104 yards. There was also a belief in this game, I might add, that Utah could run at will on USC. That is not the case either. The Trojans actually outrushed the Utes 175-138. Travis Dye rushed for 76 yards and a touchdown. But the bottom line is, USC is out of the college football playoff picture, in my opinion. I'm very skeptical they're going to get in, even if Alabama loses another game, quite frankly. They are still absolutely in the running for a Pac-12 title, and they're going to get a bye week next weekend. They will be back on the field on October 29th at Arizona. But to repeat, USC's undefeated season is gone by a 43-42 margin in Utah on Saturday night. Now again, if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to subscribe to Faithful Angelinos. We do talk USC football here. Thank you for watching. I'm James. We'll be back tomorrow. Faithful Angelinos is a Kian Corte El Queso production. Take care.